Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Redevelopment Authority of Lackawanna County. This is a rescheduled regular meeting. I guess everybody can hear me because I can hear myself echoing.
We hear you perfect.
All right. Today is Thursday, the 8th of May, and the time is 8:32. If we could please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All right, I'll start with who's not here. Aaron couldn't be here, all right. We have Tim with us, and we have Tim O'Brien for the record. I'm Jack McNulty with us. We have Ralph Pappas with us from the for the economic development, and we also have Kristen McDonough with us. I'm our executive director. Is Katie going to be here? Do you know?
We expect it. Oh,
Okay.
there she is.
And you hear Miss Katie walking in the door.
Sorry.
Okay, and we have some officials here, I guess, from Stevens and Lee. Okay. I'm not going to try to list them all. All right, this is the opportunity for the public to address the board on the agenda items only. I don't believe we have anybody. Okay. This is a regularly scheduled meeting, and at this time, I'm going to ask, I know I got my packet and reviewed the minutes. Has everybody else had an opportunity to look at the minutes from the last meeting?
Yep.
Okay, can I have a motion that we accept the minute?
Second.
So moved. All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Now we have a presentation regarding Resolution 1150-25, and we have Brian, I'm not going to try to,
Kozlowski.
Kevin,
Kozlowski.
the vouchers are next.
Oh, we don't need those. All right, before we move to Brian, let's, we got the vouchers. No wonder you want them approved.
Yep, they're all good.
Yours is on top. Okay, we have a motion. I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. Now we will move to Attorney Brian Kozlowski with Stevens and Lee, according to Resolution 1150-25, and he's going to talk to it, but it's to help the Scranton Catholic school system do some projects.
And we also have representatives from the school system, Eileen and Brendan, to talk about the projects themselves if you have any questions. The resolution itself and the financing is very much like we did for the county last year. It's a straight conduit issue. There's no obligation on the authority. There's no payments ever to be made. There's no administration that the authority will have going forward. It's really to just take advantage of an issuing authority to get a tax-exempt loan for the benefit of the Catholic school system, or the diocese school system. They have a number of projects all across Northeast, most of the counties that they're in. So there's going to be a number of approvals that we'll have to do for this. Obviously, the Lackawanna County Commissioners will approve it. And then we have to identify there's projects in Luzerne and Monroe. And we have to make the decision of whether we go to the local municipalities or do it at the county level. That's all administration that we take care of.
Can you go to the phone?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
And we'll also have to do a
Your
public,
button on?
beats me.
All right, we can hear you.
We also have to have a public hearing. Once again, Kristen and I will take care of that. There's nothing else that the authority has to do. So really from today to closing, it's going to be much like the county. The resolution passed today, if you guys are okay with it. We do all the closing documents, get all those approvals in place, and then we'll find a time to sign some documents at the end. We have an opinion for Katie, and we'll do drafts of all of that. You'll see all those documents well in advance. The diocese has reached out to their lenders, so they're working through that process to identify who's going to be the lender for the project. And it's really after today, we'll get started with the rest of that. Happy to answer any questions, but the structure itself and the obligations on the authority are very much like that county deal. Once we put it in place, you'll never hear about it again, probably. So
Well, Brian, the only thing I would ask, first of all, thanks for bringing it here.
Sure.
This is the type of business we're looking for. And the second thing I would say, if there's any more similar, our doors are wide open. I think I can speak for everybody saying that.
And we are always looking for new issuers, because we
Yeah.
routinely have the bank qualification issue that, I don't know if we talked about last time, that a lot of these deals have to be done with a bank qualified loan,
Yeah.
and that needs an issuer that does less than $10 million in a given year. So a lot of times, you know, issuers have, you know, the Scranton Lackawanna Health and Welfare Authority just did a deal for the University of Scranton. That was $40 million, so they can't do these deals for this year. So having additional issuers that know the process and are happy to help, it is very helpful.
So, I mean, I have looked at them, if it's okay, could I make a resolution? I mean, this is a standard set of documents, it's not putting us any risk. All we're doing is helping a deal make more sense to
Yep.
everybody.
And each of the documents, as in the county documents, will have no recourse language back to the authority, no obligation, no payments. It's really just the payments from the diocese directly to the bank. No administration, no money will flow through the authority. It's really just this upfront process to get it in place.
I think just to back Tim up on this, we've all had correspondence through email that we've had an opportunity to discuss. So the,
Yeah, it's a mirror of the
Yeah.
county, it's,
correct.
there's truly no, I don't know of any risk here.
No, I mean, I think Katie would have pointed that out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and you're going to make the motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, Brian, thank you.
Sorry you had to come here for this. The young lady who brought me up here is sitting here too.
All the work was done by Brian, and he answered the hard questions.
Well,
And I will be in touch with
you know, Brian has got a skill in this like
I've done one or
no
two.
one I know,
one or two.
to be honest with you, or no-
right,
nobody
thank
else
you.
knows.
Thank you.
You're welcome, thank
very
you,
much. Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
See you,
I
goodbye,
appreciate it.
see you.
I said no to that.
And I want to compliment our executive here too, because we had lunch, I don't know whether it was lunch or coffee or whatever it was with Brian 4 or 5 months ago, was it? Don't really remember asking Brian anything like this, bring it to her. So I have to compliment her very much on getting the marketing side of this done. So, great job.
Thank you.
And we hope to have a hell of a lot more.
We'll take all the fees we can.
Yeah, and Brian is as good as there is in that world. There's others, people as good, and so we're gonna talk about getting some letters out to these other people. I mean, unless you folks don't want to, but why not?
And then when you talked about the residential, I think that's great.
The residential is a little bit down the road, but
It's a start.
we're thinking about it, which I can't really talk about right now because I'm still in the process.
All right, then, the next resolution is approving of determination of the Feltsville Urban Renewal Plan, Project PA-R-20. Once again, I've received and reviewed the reasoning behind it. And,
You want to talk about that, Katie?
Sure.
Okay.
So, I spoke to Bill Jones, who is the solicitor for the Taylor Borough. Taylor's very comfortable with it. Basically, what we're doing is freeing this up so that they can do something with it, and I think that's really what this board is about. So, I see no issues with it. Everybody kind of wants it. Hopefully, it will get developed and be made something great and get on the tax roll and help us out.
they're doing good things in Taylor.
They are.
And our developers here, they're not easy to deal with, but they really do a great job at the end.
Yeah, it looks
They
beautiful
really
down
do.
there. Yeah.
And I don't want to, I'm saying not easy to deal with, they're 10 steps ahead of everybody, that's all I say, no negative about them, that's just who they are. I'll make a motion to
approve. Jack's
Jack,
made the
I'll
motion.
second Jack's.
Okay. Motion to approve, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Once again, we don't have anybody from the public. Do we have any other items that we wish to talk about? It's the beginning of the business day, and we too want to get out of here. We have
Well.
things to do.
We do.
All right. Okay, well,
Thank God.
it's been a
I'm only
long,
kidding.
arduous meeting. The next meeting is scheduled for September 10th. It'll be 1 o'clock, and it will be Zoom unless it's determined that we need to be here. Jack will see, Ralph will see you here, I'm sure.
Well, unless something comes up in the meantime before September, we
There
will
might be.
call another meeting,
I think
a
there's a
special
great
meeting.
chance that I'll talk to you about that next week.
Okay. All right, well, that's it.
Thank you.
We're adjourned.
Thank you.
Okay.